G'day guys, just running a couple of tests at the moment to check what sort of voltage drawing that I'm getting from this fridge. So far, I'm not doing the full review on it at the moment, but so far I'm loving it. I just have had some issues with it kicking in a little bit too regular and therefore taking a lot of battery power. It seemed to be kicking in pretty much every 5 minutes, only for a few, maybe a minute if that, but just that seemed to be taking a lot of power. And with one overcast day, my battery went down to almost empty, well 50% being an AGM. So I'm just a little unsure about that. Maybe it was just trying to get down to temperature, but so I'm just trying to have a look at it at the moment. I've got no solar panel connected or anything. I'm just running solely off the battery through the C-Tech and just trying to see where it sits. But anyway, I'll do a proper review on the fridge later. As I said, I'm not doing that today. I just want to quickly mention what I'm up to at the moment. So anyway, as I'm sitting here doing this, I thought I'd do a quick video to say thanks to everyone that's helped me over the last few months. So many of you wouldn't know, a few of you will. Back on the 7th of September 2019, I went for a bit of a bush run out to the old Morrisette mental home on the Central Coast here. And I did say that I wasn't going to go out because I knew I was having issues with the clutch. So I went out, I told everyone that I wasn't going, sat at home, got a bit bored, then ended up going out. Got out there, first thing I had to do was recover a jacked up twin lock patrol that was almost on this side. Then from there I met up with the rest of the guys and we went for a bit of a run. Everyone got stuck, everyone got recovered. So it wasn't just me, thank God. But yeah, I was the last one to get recovered. I went into a bog hole, slipped into a bog hole. I was trying to avoid it, but the back end just cut too tight and dropped in. And yeah, after that recovery, I had absolutely no clutch pressure. The throw-out bearing or whatever it is on there was stuck in place, and I couldn't release the clutch. So I could start the car in gear and I could drive, and I could knock it out of gear to stop, but then I couldn't get it back into gear while the motor was running. So I just stop start and kept stalling it to stop each time. So I managed to limp it out, left it at the local fire station until I could get a tow home. I figured that's probably the safest spot there. If I had left it in the bush, there's a pretty bloody good chance I would have come back to it the next day with it being burnt out. So yeah, left it fire station, got it towed home later that night, and it was off the road until Anzac Day 2020, or actually I think it was the day after, so about 9 months this car sat here doing nothing. I was originally told it was a clutch, so I busted my ass, being on a pension, I busted my ass trying to work out all our bills and get in advance with things and sort stuff out so that I could afford to get a loan to pay for the clutch repair. So I got the clutch repair done about a week before Christmas, thinking to myself, yeah great, I can take the family away. Only to find out it wasn't the clutch that was gone. So I'm now paying off a $1,500 loan for something that wasn't the problem in the first place. That bearing with a sprayer WD-40 actually came free. So yeah, I'm paying a $1,500 loan for something that wasn't the problem. My regular mechanic even came out and looked at the car in my driveway and said, yes, it's a clutch. And I had a few others tell me the same thing, so-called mechanics. Then I asked around, I asked on the Pajero Drivers Australia Facebook page, Some top guys in there. On there, I'm no longer on Facebook. I'm no longer on any social media but YouTube. There's some great guys there, and Rudy Zebo, also known as Mr Pajero. I'll link him down the bottom. He gave me some advice, and I have to say, Rudy, for a guy that's on the other side of the country, that's never seen me, never seen my car, and can only go off a video shot on my mobile, he gave me the best possible bloody advice, and he was able to diagnose the problem. He did say he's not 100% sure, but he gave me a pretty damn good idea of what it was. And effectively, that's what it turned out to be, was my timing belt tensioner. So I really can't thank Rudy enough for all his help. He's been absolutely amazing for a bloke that doesn't know me from a bar of soap, and again lives on the other side of the country. He has been absolutely amazing. So Rudy, thank you, mate. Another fella that's helped me a lot mechanical wise is a mate of mine, BJ. He came down, and he didn't physically really help a lot with things, but he guided me through a lot of the issues, a lot of how to replace my timing and things like that. So, you know, he came from almost Newcastle down to the Central Coast several times, didn't ask even petrol money. I will be doing something to help him out, but he didn't ask for shit. So, again, massive thank you to BJ for his help. Electrical wise, got to thank Mr Nathan Slade. He's been brilliant too. He's helped me with a number of things on the electrical, especially when it comes to wiring in the solar and the C-Tech and things like that. I've never done this sort of stuff before. So, Nath, cheers buddy. And then, in regard to parts, I have to say, Bullseye Automotive at Gorican. Just on Wallowa Road, just near the bridge there at Gorican, for anybody that knows the Central Coast. Bullseye Auto Parts, you guys have been absolutely amazing. You know, there was one part there where I buggered my tyre rod end, having to change my hubs. I just stuffed the thread up on it. I think it was stuffed anyway. You know, and you guys got one shipped from Gosford that day for me. I've had issues with the water pump leaking. You guys have gone out of your way to help me with that thing. And price-wise, you guys can't be beat. You know, I priced around. I've got Burson's Autobarn, Repco, Super Cheap, and Bullseye local to me here on the coast, and I priced around. And for all the parts I needed, you guys came in at over $400 cheaper than pretty much everyone else. So yeah, to the boys at Bullseye, you know, every part I've priced from you guys, pretty much every part I've priced from you guys has been cheaper than anyone else. And then I ring up and I'll get a price off you, and you tell me one price, and when I go into the shop, you try and better that. And then, so you guys, for customer service and advice and everything, you just can't be bloody beaten. So anybody on the Central Coast, check out Bullseye Automotive, or Bullseye Auto Parts, whatever it's called, near Gorican Bridge, on Wallowa Road there. They are amazing. Graham and the team in there will go above and beyond to help people out. And I know I've spent some dollars on bloody parts, but yeah, you guys just, again, above and beyond. I really can't thank yous enough. So that's what my main video was. My main idea for today's video was just a thank you to everybody that's helped me out. As I said, the car was off the road for 9 months. It wasn't until we got the first $750 stimulus payments, thanks to this bloody COVID shit, that I was able to get the parts that I needed. Obviously, I need to thank my wife for letting me take her share of that money as well. Plus her share to build some of the back. Some of it's also been done out of my super. But yeah, the missus, she's been brilliant as well. So, but look, my wife, obviously, I got to thank her. She's also physically hands-on, helped me with a number of things. She's not mechanically minded, far from it. And yeah, she just getting out there and just giving me a hand at little things. Rudy Zebo, your help and advice for some bloke that doesn't know me from a bar of soap, mate, you're an absolute dead set legend. Thank you. I might even link a video, Ronny Dahl video. He's done a modified episode of Rudy's Pajero, so I'll link that down below too. But check out Mr Pajero, which is Rudy. Yeah, BJ, again mate, you're a legend, thank you. Nath, you're also a legend, thank you heaps. So everyone that's helped me with this, you know, I'm back on the road now. Our COVID restrictions here in New South Wales have just lifted, so I'm not going anywhere this weekend because it is a long weekend and every man and his dog will be at the bloody campsites. But next week, I think during the week, I'm going to piss off and go for a camp finally. Speaking of Slade. The fuck? I think he's messaging his missus and me by mistake. Anyway. So yeah. Rudy, BJ, Nath, and my darling missus, and Graham and the team at Bullseye Automotive. Absolute legends, really appreciate it. Having this off the road for 9 months and having to drive the wife's Corolla almost killed me. It sent me into some really bad depression. Just not being able to have my freedom and do things. So I've got that back again now and I'm absolutely stoked. I can get out and I can do what I want to do and enjoy my life again. So everyone stay safe out there on the roads, stay safe on the tracks, and love your vehicles, because at the end of the day, when they're off the road and you're stuck not being able to do things, it really sucks. And yeah, you won't understand how much you actually miss that vehicle until it's off the road. So by all means go out and have a bit of fun, but just do it within your budgets, because that was my biggest thing, is I didn't have the budget to be able to afford the repairs. Do it within your budgets, don't go killing them, don't go wrecking them, don't go absolute crazy. Look after our bush, look after the tracks. Don't go throwing your fucking rubbish everywhere and shit. Yeah, just, you know, be good, I guess. Alrighty, that's me rambling long enough for you, so I'll say peace. Again, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm not here to make money or any of that sort of shit. I'm just here to share my experiences. So, yeah, like, subscribe, whatever, enjoy. I might see you on the trails.